Bill Gates is spending money on huge swaths of land, threatening farms, and investing in fake meats. We're going to talk a little bit about this. There's a great book that's out speaking on this, so we're going to talk a little bit about it and how this is under the guise of saving the planet while actually inflating the net worth and trying to seize a monopoly on a vegan future. So we're going to talk about this. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon where I talk about things I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my merch store. Also, check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for news as well. So let's go ahead and talk about this news. Bill Gates' recent acquisition of American farmland is reportedly benefiting his wealth more than the environment, according to a new book by journalist Seamus Bruner. The book contends that Gates' investment in fertilizers and plant-based meats, which he claims contribute to reducing carbon emissions, are actually detrimental to everyday Americans. In a section of the book titled Controligarchs, I love that word, I'm gonna definitely add that to my lexicon, Bruner explores the alleged war on farmers and how influential figures like Gates are monopolizing the nation's food supply, potentially leading to a partial takeover of the country's food system. Bruner highlights Gates' recent investment in patented fertilizers, synthetic meat, and a significant amount of American farmland, suggesting that the outspoken advocate for climate action is set to profit from these ventures. The book draws parallels between Gates and the Rockefellers, asserting that the takeover of the food system follows a pattern seen in other industries controlled by billionaires. It emphasizes how this control involves intellectual property through trademarks, copyrights, and patents, a strategy observed in previous monopolies held by Gates and others. The author delves into Gates' alleged connection to the Rockefellers through the historical Green Revolution, a period of increased food grain production in the U.S. during the first half of the 19th century. Bruner claims that Rockefeller-funded research in the 1940s, initially intended to address poverty and starvation after the Great Depression, contributed to the negative consequences of pollution and the consolidation of small farms. These negative impacts, Bruner argues, are supported by Gates' current investments. I mean, he's following the exact Rockefeller playbook. Now, addressing Gates' defense of his agricultural interests on Reddit, Bruner points out Gates' investments in companies like Beyond Meat and Impossible Foods, suggesting that he stands to benefit from potential food shortages. The book questions the sincerity of Gates' motives, highlighting the contrast between the food preferences of the wealthy, like Gates, and the alternative food sources promoted by the controligarchs. Best believe he is not eating any of that crap that he owns. He's not eating the fake meat. I guarantee Bill Gates is eating real meat. But another focus on Bruner's book is Gates' investment in the fertilizer industry, coinciding with the United Nations initiative that restricted traditional crop nutrients. The author claims that these restrictions were implemented after Gates and his associates secured intellectual property for replacement fertilizers, causing frustration among traditional farmers. According to Bruner, Gates has quietly spent over $1 billion on farm acquisition and Agenda 2030 compliant technologies. He alleges that Gates' extensive land purchases also involve obtaining rights to underground water, emphasizing the mogul's interest in controlling not only farms, but also crucial components of the agricultural industry. In response to these claims, a spokesperson for Gates dismissed them as false, stating that Gates' farmland holding represent a minimal fraction of the U.S. total and have been a sound long-term investment. The spokesperson emphasized Gates' commitment to philanthropy and returning any proceeds from farmland and agriculture investment to society. We all know that's a lie. We all know this is about Power and Control. Again, the Bruner book titled Controligarchs was released on Tuesday, featuring the tagline Exposing the Billionaire Class, Their Secret Deals, and the Globalist Plot to Dominate Your Life. I love it. I love this book. It's available for purchase both in stores and online. I suggest y'all check it out. It's a great read full of powerful information and puts Gates on focus, on blast, letting you know how evil this man really is and how much of a control freak he is. And that's what really this is all about. But let me know what you think. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.